Hello and welcome to my second entry to the series of Rise of the Snake. We're playing on Hijacked. I'm rocking the P-dub, I'm rocking the smoke grenade, the Semtex, which I cannot throw for shit. This guy somehow kills me, as we see in theatre mode. Bit of lag there, so maybe that's what happened on my end. I got a bit of lag. I'm thinking I'm not going to have a good game. Well, I tell you what, I'll turn it around. Not there, I'm going to turn it around, just wait for it, alright? Again, I'm playing with the homie Viva La Block, and a couple other buddies. I would think maybe just Viva, actually, I'm not sure. Either way, it's inconsequential. Well, it's not, because they play their part, but it's inconsequential in the grand scheme of life. I missed the B cap there, throw another Semtex. What you'll notice in this game is that I'm really shit at using Semtexes. I'm a C4 player, these early levels, I'm struggling with the Semtex, and yeah, can't use it. So what have I got? I got my P-dub with a laser on it. I switched up my kill streak to UAV, Lightning Strike, and the Sentry Gun. Love the Sentry Gun. Let me talk about my homie, the Sentry Gun, for a second. So, I think in this game, when you've got a kill streak, you know, that kind of does things for you, so like a Stealth Chopper, a Sentry Gun, an AGR, etc. Pardon me, I just burped. Pardon me again, I just burped. Again. What was I saying? Just unlock the suppressor. Yeah, so Sentry Guns and, you know, AI kill streaks like that. Don't you find that when they're doing well, you're just kind of like, you know, it's kind of proud. It's how I imagine like a father to be to their son, you know. It's kind of like having a little child that's doing work for you, you know. And you flipping, when it does well, it's just kind of like, you know, go on, my son, fighting game, son. Go on. See, now I've got my Sentry Gun here, and so yeah, hopefully you'll see momentarily that it does a good bit of work on this map. I'll show you, again, not having Flak Jacket, killing my soul. What you'll see now is where I like to put my Sentry Guns on this map. I like to put them on this balcony, A side. Again, it holds down left and right side, B. I also like to put it on C side in the window. It's not as effective, but still it's a deterrent. And also on the deck, which I'm hopefully running out to now, either on the left or right side here, looking onto B and towards the opposite spawn. You know, it gets you kills, it gets you the good times, and it gives you the good feels. What can I say about Hijack? So, if you remember in my last commentary on Hydro, I was saying I don't like the hectic kind of, the way Call of Duty now kind of glorifies the tiny map with hectic, short lines of sights, and just, you know, that kind of extremely, mate, I'm just forgetting my words. You know, just the small fuckfest maps, innit? And, watch these two guys. I give them the Dotty Snake treatment, man. Yeah, and, I think I would feel the same about Hijacked, you know. It's a good map to play once in a while, but if you have two reasonably good teams playing each other, it just becomes a map where it's one kill for one kill, a cap for a cap, everyone rushing B, and, yeah, I just don't like that, you know. What happened to the days of Wasteland, aka Breakout? If you don't know what Breakout is, then obviously you didn't play Call of Duty 1, because Wasteland is a remake of a map called Breakout from Call of Duty 1. So yeah, this game, I think I get a decent little score. Look at that! Knife or combat axe in my hand. I wish you could see the kill streak of that. Sorry, the kill cam, but you can't, so sorry. Yeah. So, Call of Duty, mate, Black Ops 2, commentaries. I shoot a guy in a pool, and I jump in the pool, and swim in his blood. So, let me give you a bit more of the background on the Dotty Snake kind of mentality, you know, the way the Dotty Snake rolls. So, the idea of the Dotty Snake is to be the kind of player that's frustrating for the other team to counteract. So, who goes for the, well, originally in Modern Warfare 2, it was all about kills, all about kill streaks, just getting the best KD. On Modern Warfare 2, on Dotty Snake, I had a 3.76 KD. No idea what my win-loss was, didn't really go for the win back then. Right now, as it stands, the date is the 3rd of March 2013. My KD is like 2.3 something on this account, and I have a win-loss of about 5, which is a shame because that's 10 losses and about 49 wins or something. Or yeah, out of those 10 losses, 2 of them are legit, where we legit got beaten, and then the rest are either being thrown into games where we're down already like 100 points, or people dashboarding when we're winning. And it's just kind of frustrating, but yeah, so the Dirty Snake mindset is to go for the win, to get as many kills as possible, and to, you know, just frustrate the other team. The Dirty Snake, my alter ego, kind of came to me in an epiphany one day when I was at a pet store. I was watching a snake eat a mouse that it had just been given. And it just kind of made me realise, sometimes in life, you need to be a snake to eat the mice. And so, from that day forth, I became the snake. The idea started permeating within my head, within my brain, and then eventually one day I made the account, and, you know, like they say, like they always say, when the snake becomes the snake, the man is lost to the snake. So, as you can see, just pushing them on A spawn. Hijacked, A is the worst spawn you can get, especially if they have kill streaks, because you get spawned right at the back, and you have to run across that kind of like no man's land to get to any cover. It's just a terrible spawn trap to be caught on A. And so, what I'm doing here, just camping at the bottom, cheeky little camp, waiting for my man to come down. There we go, little Blixen. And yeah, just trying to do my work in this game. How do I like to play Hijacked? Hijack's one of those maps where you've got to react to what the other team's doing. It's no use if you're just going to try and do the same thing over and over again. So, for instance, if, well, at the start, always got to rush B, because otherwise you're going to get spawn trapped, and it's a hard cap to take back. When you're pushing the other spawn, I like to either go around that flank you just saw me on the side of the boat, or underneath. Usually I go around that side flank now. It's just my my usual tactic. Don't you hate when that happens, when you're on capturing a point and then some guy comes to kill you and your team and you're the only one that dies? It's just one of them moments where you're just like, take me! No, not take me, take them! Like, take my teammates. And look at that, Semtex Don. Yeah, so as you can see, I'm using that flank now. I throw a little smoke if I'm going to ring up here, spin around and go back here, because obviously don't want to get killed, but I get killed by that guy camping in the window. If I remember correctly, that guy's camping in the window for the whole flipping game, man. I have this theory that people who camp have, like, in real life, they have, like, social anxiety, and so when they're in a video game, that kind of manifests itself, and they need to, say, to avoid confrontation and like human interaction, they just sit in a corner and they just shudder, and they're just nervous, sweating at their controller like a fucking cold sweat, and you know, just that's what they do. You know, it just reeks to me like they have fucking issues in real life, man. Pussies, pussy. But yeah, what is that? Fucking hell, what is that little artifact coming from C to the top of my head? Anyway, yeah, as you can see, we pretty much rolled these guys. We're about 50, 40 something points ahead, and just doing work. My second round isn't as great as the first round, but you know, overall I think I get 50 something kills and just over 10 deaths. As you can see, the second round, these guys have like pushed forwards and are just looking to trap us, even though they haven't got B. It's just a bit frustrating, and yeah, man. A bit of Hijacked, once in a while is alright, but most of the time, I hate this map. It's just, yeah, I just don't like what things like Nuketown have done to Call of Duty, you know. Make some big maps, man, make some big maps. That's all I want, that's all I ask. I'm gonna get killed here, I remember this. Yup, by the fucking guy in the window again. Yeah, I'm looking at that care package just there, quickly before the game ends. That was also one of my goals back in Modern Warfare 2. I'd always try to steal care packages, you know. I'd try to snake the other teams, or I'd try and betray my own teammates and take theirs. It was just the way, you know, it was just my way. What a prick. As you can see, I get a...
Oh, baby, a triple! Oh, yeah!
Got that cheeky triple, and game's coming to an end. Trying to pick up a cheeky final kill, or two, I don't really know, cannot remember. And that's it, guys, 196 to 154, 52 kills, 15 deaths, 3 captures, 13 defends, and yeah, man, just putting in that work, putting in that time, trying to make it to the top of the game. MLG Gamer Score, MLG Gamer Score, MLG, Dirty Snake, level 14, Viva la Bloke, my man from Devon. Shout out to the horses. Peace!